going to pursue them either. The memory fragments is, well, they do give something, but again, it would just be greed going that way and taking that part. And there's no need for that. I think I'm greedy enough as it is, to be honest. It seems like every time I use it, I find a new one, so... If I only have to get one at a time, so be it. There is an exotic. Actually not overly expensive. Orange one. $20.9 million. 44 slots. It's quite good numbers. It's an exotic, so orange in it, dark amber maybe. Put the web address of the system on and make a picture, and as usual the glyphs is down in the left hand corner. You have to be in Yeberhahne galaxy to use it, and go to the space station and camp out for it if you have access. We are in the Nidgormor 4 system, so yeah, feel free. Okay, I complained that I didn't find any S-Class yesterday on the space station. Someone has been listening, that is always nice. So, I'm actually going to do a little bit of trickery. So I'm just making myself some more condensed carbon, and I do it by using condensed carbon and oxygen, so that gives quite a good yield, and it seems like I have plenty of oxygen at the moment, so it doesn't seem to affect too much. It seemed like I was running a little bit low on condensed carbon, so sometimes you just have to top up whatever you have, and other times you need to go out and farm for it. That's how it is. I do try to kind of be as smart as I can. Fortunately, sometimes I forget what smart is, but yeah. But as you use so much carbon, and condensed carbon is actually cheaper in use, so I can only recommend to use methods like this so you get as much out of it as possible, especially playing on Permadeath, because trivial farming of materials can actually go and become quite a hassle because of sentinels. They are very quick to actually start shooting at you, so that's the thing you don't want to encounter, and that's actually what happens. Let's get that dealt with. So, what do we do now? Well, we continue out in the big wide world. I'm actually thinking, we can go and visit a atlas. I'm still curious if it just continue giving me nanites every time I come across one, or if it runs out at some point. It is a little bit weirdish. About to fly into Atlas, and it comes up saying it's been found. Well done. I would never have guessed that. So you talk to them. And you can give them one of your wonders to see. And it seems to copy that, and it gives you some nanites. Okay? It seems to be the same every time, but how long is it going to do that? And you can learn some words running around on the white boat. What do you need that for? I have no idea. absolutely no idea. So I think I ran the wrong way. So again, I pick up whatever is free and I'm wondering why it's actually did say pulse engine. Okay, that was my bad. That was absolutely my bad. I read it differently, so I thought it would have been something else. B-class with some cheat on as the aiming device. Sorry if I'm using wrong terminology, but I'm not a weapon expert. to be honest. So I'm very aware of looking for the new things which has come in, and I'm very curious if something I haven't seen yet. I'm taking a little bit of black holes at the moment. It's not that I'm tired of this galaxy, because I'm actually not. I'm enjoying it. The only thing is that well, I need to kind of move slowly on. It's not a race, of course, and but apart from breaking my PM record, I also want to see how far I actually, by normal means, can get in galaxies. So there is that to it. Scan creatures, okay. I can do that. It is normally another system, so So there's not much to say about the space stations. When they change things, you need to kind of remember your way around and stuff like that. But that's actually not the worst thing. So what do I have done? I have done there. That is not overly important to have that, well, at least not on this point. Later maybe. Otherwise I could just put these down here. Them up here in the corner. So I'm kind of improving without improving, if that makes sense. Some of this. And we take the rest of the tour. So a lot of people is collecting ships. It's a little bit more difficult to actually collect weapons because it's way less you can have. I would say that collecting is really up to you what you like, what you want to do. Certain things is actually not possible to really collect because it's you can only have one of them. For instance, you can only have one freight at the at a time, and you can only have one exosuit. So that, but you can customize how you look. And that's. That's one of the things, and a lot of those things came out of expedition. So if you want to do something specific, well, then you will have to go down that route and do missions. Make sure you get things that is useful for you. So I need to go to that and do a scan of creatures, I believe. To this planet. Oh, aggressive sentinels. Okay, so I will have to play hide and seek as well. Not my favorite pastime, but hopefully we can quickly do what we need to do and then get out of here. It's very cold. And 6, yeah, I thought that was one. Deactivated so you can go out again. Yeah, there's 5 of them and they will pick me up immediately. So I have to go somewhere else and hope they don't quickly pick up on me. like turtles. No, it's not a turtle. Oh, I said this before, you can actually outrun them, but it's not straightforward. Yes, I'm running towards them. That was exciting. It's again one of these odd things that you kind of want to do the right thing, and the only right thing to do in those situations is follow rule number 1, don't die. I think I want to make 500,000 by making 1 glass. So I'm going to take it, and I'm going to go to my refiner, and I will find some silicate powder, and I will make 1 glass. So bear in mind there's several ways you can make glass. this is the cheapest for you. No doubt about that. I'll show you a little bit why. I think I'm going to do one more of these. So, if you go here, you can make glass, but you need frost crystal. So if you don't have that in stock, it's time consuming to actually pick that up. So yeah. So the glass has to be delivered to a secure depot. So I will do that in a mo. This is a new space station, so I'm going to do the proper things and check the different things in this station. Especially this guy, because he wanna give me something for free. Iron batteries are very useful. That is very useful. I pick up what they give me for free, because worst case I can always sell them. Class, what's to the other side? Another B class. As long as it's not the same, that would annoy me a little. Oh, I already talked to him. So, don't walk away from me, mister. Get rid of those modules I can't use, so just need to look sometimes. That one I don't use. So, trade it, and all is fine. Why does that look like a door? Where's that going? Airlock. Oh well. So we are off to a trading post and hand in that glass. That is, of course, straightforward. There's no trickery there. Yeah, it kind of gives itself. It is very straightforward. Do I have anything more I want to put through the grinder? I think we're fine for now. So better clean this mess I might have made. Jesus, I am messy, and it's not the footballer I'm talking about. To be delivered. Sometimes I wish that they would make parking zones for freighters. Them to park on the motorway, do you? Ships coming in, that's not very exciting. So you deliver it and you're told to go back to the space station. Very simple. So I like making a little bit of money. At least sometimes you can. There's boxes. That's for me as well. Take a quick glance and see if there is anything I'm missing out on. Incoming storm. That's always bad news. Don't do that. If my character starts to be suicidal, then it's definitely a psychologist or something like that. Okay. We are having all the fun in one go here. Two very cool ships that got destroyed there. So we need to get back to the not enough money on him, so no. So this mission I made a piece of glass out of some stuff you get as a waste product when you're tunneling, and it's sold for, well, 581,000. So that was one good piece of business I made there. So I have another piece of augmentation, so that's, I'm just chalking them on as I get them. That's not normally how I play, but it seems like there is a pattern that every time I use one I get another one, so that's just what I'm trying to establish. If that is the case, then just put them on one at a time. Must admit, I doubt I find any more S-Class today. I found 2, 3 so far, so would be more. Didn't I come from a black hole? Might be wrong, but so this is a little bit of a trick. When you leave a system and come back, you might actually get rewards again. I do not know how much it actually works. What would be worth trying is finding 2 systems which hand out storage augmentation and see if they keep getting on. Actually, so what I really should do is next time I get one which actually give me that, then note the name and then try when I find number 2, go back and forth between them and see if it actually works. Might not do, but it's worth a try. So the thing is, the stack size is bigger on the freighter, so chucking certain things on there make more sense. You see, they go way higher. So, yeah. Oh, I moved up in the world. I'm actually at the first row. So that might be reserved when you come by teleporter. Did I remember right? There was a black hole. Yeah, I did. Okay. Good. So an advice is if you have to go through an asteroid belt, use your pulse engine. Oh. More for the rewards it gives. I already have an S-class of these, so be aware you can die if you are letting them grind your shield down. So don't think it's a walk in the park. It's not the most difficult task there is in the game. Got a hyperdrive module that is actually nice. This is one of my favorite pictures in the game. See a big freighter burn in space. So rewards for killing them is quite good. You can also incapacitate them and demand them to pay if it's not an S-class, for instance, and they would pay you around 6 million. So that is quite good as well. So 4,900 light year jumps. What is that actually showing? It's showing 800, okay. So the 800 goes up there. That one said 300. So that should go there. Well, it works. It works. What else do I have? Got that. That is not useful. So put them over there for now. The truth is I need slots on my ship, but that will come, he said with determination. can get a lot of money, but that is not really something I need right now. So that is so. So, money is a good thing. I know people say opposite sometimes, but you do. Oh, that's another good one for free. I keep taking those, so. And these, you can actually earn quite a bit of money if you buy them, but I'm not really looking for money, so where am I? Little now I need to make some notes here, because I'm actually going to take some notes and then try my thought out. But before I do anything else, I'm going to take a very short bathroom break, a couple of minutes, then I'm back again, so stay with me. Ah, sorry. That took a little bit longer than normal. Suddenly one of my dogs was barking downstairs, so I had to run down and see what she was doing. And it's a little bit, I will almost say scary. I don't feel scared, but your dog is standing looking out in a pitch black garden and barking. And you're thinking, is there something out there? And I must admit, my first thought is always just to let the dog out, but there was the little one, so she is not very scary. And I know when the big one doesn't bark, then it's not people, at least. So I assume she's seen some animal. We are starting getting hedgehogs. That's and the older dog always bark at them. So that might be what the young one has learned. Because one thing I have found out is that border collies, they learn from each other quite a lot. We sometimes have this monkey see, monkey does with them, and it's actually quite funny. So nothing really here, but I have noted the name, so when I find another one which is good, then I can try to see if I can get some extra free stuff out of it. So, is that the old bog? I actually think it is. Anything that looks like a pirate dreadnought. I cannot see that, so now the rest of my life I can fight the that sometimes work. Whether it does or not, I don't know. Okay. So that didn't work. Just came out of a black hole, didn't I? So, traveling to the black hole, and again, I might not end up where I were. So, this is where it gets a little bit interesting. Or I might end up where I were. That's well, I have earlier done this and come out different places, so let's see. But it's funny because that thing which happened is, I've seen it before a couple of times where I defeated distance seems to fit, so these fuel rods is very important to actually destroy, because they make more damage. So now it's interesting if I keep looping back in the same. I don't know if it's the same station. It is. Not a lot, but it's kind of worth taking whatever you can. So I just been here on this station, so I'm going to just look here first. Looks like it's the same. A lot of money making, but that's not really what we need. Did I? No, I didn't. So what does he say? I was gone. I just take that. I don't take the others. Then going to see if I can come out of this loopy loop. So all these is giving bonus to my expedition, so that is actually quite nice. Thing here I need to deal with. That was not useful. There. Okay. Saying the same thing. I'm going to try something completely different now. But it is not there. It's blown up. can actually run from it. That is kind of good. However, where does it say I can't fly? So next one in line is there. It's dissonant, it's outlaw. So that doesn't really apply my little experiment. First, the space station. So it at least it's a little bit annoying. I ended up in a loop, the same place. Well, hello there. Welcome all of you. Hey, Lizzie. Oh, quite okay. I just ran into a bug, so I could. I had problems getting out of a system, but I managed to cheat it a little bit. So, oh yeah, I am. I have broken my own record. So this is a record-breaking game. And it actually seems like I'm quite on a good safe run. It's not giving me those griefs that you sometimes get with Permadeath. And yeah, I have been close a couple of times, but it's not overly bad. 240 hours or something like that. I had a little break while after the last update. It took a very long time to come on Xbox Game Pass before they got it. So that then I played on my Steam account. So that was, I started some new games there without ships and stuff like that. So that was kind of okay. No, the start without using the starter ship has become quite interesting. There's quite a number of my viewers which have started trying it out as well, and it's quite funny to hear the results. Some has been much more lucky than I was, and oh well. It is luck when you start and are not allowed to use the starter ship, to be honest, because I know some has spent many hours finding and grinding money for a ship, where others has been very lucky finding either cheap ships as I did or crashed ships. Then of course crashed ships you need to grind resources to repair them, but at least you can fly. Yeah, you are only allowed to use your feet until you find another ship. You're not even allowed to go near the ship, so you are missing certain things you get when you normally start. I can reveal you get them anyway after a while, but so I would say it would be great to start on a dissonant planet, to be honest. But that said, you don't have to do these challenges on Permadeath though. You can try them out on normal and see if you like them. That is a possibility. Sometimes a little bit extra challenge can be fun, or it can be absolutely horrible. There was one I didn't like. That was the no money one. That was too. It was too difficult. It was doable, but it was still very, very difficult to actually do. There's a lot of people who has excelled in doing challenges, and so it's good to know that when there's a storm you can actually jump much longer and further and higher with your jetpack than normal. So you can sometimes outrun sentinels that way. But I would say this is normal permadeath, so that's pretty much normal gameplay, most of it. So it's a little bit harder with certain things, but you get used to it. That's the funny thing. I like the space stations. It took a little bit to get used to them, but apart from that, I'm not sure I have encountered everything, but it seems okay what I have encountered so far, at least. I finally managed to get an S-class pirate dreadnought on this one. So that was positive. I couldn't find one before the update. Yeah, it's a really good looking one as well. I'm very happy with that. Right now I keep getting these carrier AI fragments, which you can use to find sentinel ships, and I'm just scrapping them, but they give quite a bit of money still when you do that. So. And worst part is I'm trying not to make money because I have enough for the game. I don't really need being greedy or anything. That's so. What do you think about the new update? I would say I like that the graphics sometimes has been upgraded as well, so that's actually nice. Yeah, well, I think most actually are very positive. I haven't heard any only bad things, or any actually. Yeah. Would have been nice with a new expedition, but it might come. It's always a good break to do one in between. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of sure that it would come. I was on holiday last week, and I was very sure it would come when it always comes when I go on holiday. Damn, it's an S-class. Wow. Oh, wow. I already have one of that type, which is... Oh, I do. And I keep them until I don't have any more space. I don't just scrap S-Class until I have no other option, so... Unfortunately, it's a ship which looks like a flying Lego brick, but yeah, never mind that. You see, there is an observatory here that I will investigate. I might find another ship. I was trying yesterday for a while to find a crashed ship for one of my viewers, and I couldn't do it. Then he went off and I found a crashed ship. It's these weird things which happens. It is so weird. What now? Why are they doing this to me? Why are they always attacking where I am, not the neighboring place? I actually have seen that, but is this what I think it is? Or is it something completely different? There should be a law against not putting doors everywhere. It was what I thought it was, so good. So these unfortunately rarely give ships, the Corax ones. But it of course does happen, and that is what we hope for. of storms on this planet. I'm glad I don't have a base here. That would be annoying when you're running around trying to gather resources and then, oh, storm. Okay, let's see what this come up with. So 2302 2302. Ah, it's a building. That is just what it is. It's always a lottery what you get, and sometimes you get the thing you didn't want, and well, the only advice I can give is then try again. A little survival tip: if you come across a building like these shelters, then you can actually sit the storm out in them, and it will protect you, especially in the start of the game, because that's where it can be tricky. I mean, to survive a storm and things. So you don't have to be as mad as me. So I'm not overly nervous for that. What I normally would do with the Sentinel ships is I would try to outrun them, because my ship is a little bit faster than theirs. I'm flying a Sentinel Interceptor, and I have upped the engines in mine. So they give up normally, so you don't have to be too scared of them coming after you. I have a pirate coming in on me, and he might actually be faster than them or me, so where is he? How close is he? 2 hours. I'm not waiting for that. Not for 100,000 units. I will say, you will not be rich by being a bounty hunter. That is not really working out. Am I actually going to the space station? I have nothing to do there. Actually, actually just need to go on. Don't want any more. Outlaw right now. Not that I mind the outlaw systems, but the missions is a little bit hit and miss. And sometimes they have way more work to do than on normal station. But I would say they can sometimes be rather simple as well, so that's diversity on the outlaw systems is not very big with the missions, and I hope we get an update at some point where that has been revamped a little bit, because I think that would make it a little bit more interesting when you get into that. I need to clean up a little bit. I'm one of those which do my refining on the run. That's I used to in the past always save everything, and then when I ended my game session I could sit for hours and refine, and that was never really cool. And then I started just stocking it in the storage, and that's not great either. Not much interesting there. I actually have to say, I do have something. Yeah, that I need to clean up as well. Doesn't belong there. I don't always like when it's too messy, so I'll take that, of course. Do I need? No. I'm not picking up the bullets because I'll wait until I need them. Or let me say, until I get lower on the stock. So, gigs. Boxes around as well. Money. Need to talk to some of them as well, so I learned some language. I like speaking different languages. both in game and in real life. I do believe that speaking with people in their native tongue is more interesting than speaking a second common language. With the other ones, the boxes you can pick up is in the same place everywhere, so that makes it quite easy to find them. Yeah, sleep well and take care until next time, and it was nice to have you pop in. And sleep well, if I didn't say that. I think I did, but now I said it again. Actually, at the moment, chasing a storage augmentation for my ship, because I just changed to this ship from my other Sentinel interceptor. Now I actually have 3 S-class Sentinels. That's two Lego bricks in this one. So I'm trying to see if I can find either free or missions. I guess it's sometimes a little bit funny to see what others are doing as well, because I enjoy that when I am not streaming and sit and zap around between other streamers and see what they're up to, and but as I have said many times, I'm a horrible backseat driver. I am more confident when I drive myself, I think. But that's I think that's being a driver or a gamer, whatever one you wanna take it on. That's these are not very useful. I think after the last update, the rewards has been spread much more out, so certain things is a little bit more tricky to get your hands on. But like anything else, sometimes you just have to be patient. I think that's the best word. And luckily I am actually quite patient, so sometimes too much maybe. Iron batteries I take because I use loads of them. Warp hypercore is very useful, they are very good. Hadal core, well, can always turn into money. Artifact chart, mining beam module. That can become nanites. I must admit I don't put less than S class on anything. That is oh, that's a big one. It's funny, very often when there's a big one in one side, then the one in the other side is a smaller one. It's where are you going? Why are you trying to crawl into the servers? Okay, as I said, most of them is the same place, so it's, and I mean, running around picking up boxes for 14 units, that seems a little bit, I wonder if I can't be bothered in the length, but right now when it's new and exciting, it's more those times where you actually get something else that's a little bit exciting then. But yeah. So we need to keep refining, that one can wait. The reason I kind of refine quite a bit is that I like to keep slots relatively free if I need them. And sometimes you do need them. For instance, when you run into fungal mode. Are you still busy with Rimworld? I'm not sure I believe you, because my impression is that you are very capable of playing games. As I said, you only made me nervous a couple of times when I was watching you playing Permadeath, and that I know how difficult that can be. So I think you are probably doing quite good. Yeah, no, well, everything new has to be learned somehow, and I mean, you learn how to play No Man's Sky, you learn how to play Hellworld and Fallout and other games, so I'm quite sure you'll learn this as well. I don't know why I'm doing this. I have absolutely no idea. Is that what they play? Your kids? I never tried to play that, but I know what it's about. I looked at it at some point. Yeah, that's so I guess you're not one of these parents with say they can't play computer or things in that direction. Why is it all of the multi-tools? I don't want multi-tools. I have 19 slots for multi-tools. Don't give me multi-tools. I had a very hefty discussion with a colleague of mine some years ago. Yeah, this colleague, she said that well, certain computer games should be banned. So why should they do that? If they kill people in them, so no, they kill pixels, not people, and that's the big difference. Ah, I know you have the switches. Uh, and it was a very it got more and more heated because she thought I was mocking her, and I wasn't actually. But as a parent, you need to teach your kids that computer world, computer game world, and real world is two very different things. And she actually ended claiming that my kids, if they were allowed to play those violent games, they would end up in prison before they turned 20. And you know what? I have the two most law-abiding kids I ever seen. And I'm very proud of how they have come out, and that has nothing to do with they have played computer games. I would say sometimes what they have done on the computer I don't agree with, but that's a whole other thing, and I don't think you always should let them not do in computer games what they don't do in real life. Yeah, that's I think there's many aspects that people sometimes forget, and you get a lot of knowledge from computer games, and actually certain things you get you can bring over into real life. I mean, you're old enough to remember the Tamagotchis, and that taught a lot of young, especially girls, I think, but it taught them about caring about something and keep it happy. My brain has gone numb right now, but I'm going to do an experiment. But I honestly think that it's good to keep your brain going, and playing computer games is one way to do it. My worst fear is has always been that I ended up like my parents. They came home from work, turned on the TV, sat there, had some dinner, watched TV, went to bed, got out of bed. Yeah. And it's yeah, all the cooking things in World of Warcraft. A lot of navigation, actually, how you get around things. That's there is so many ways that. I mean, my son today played Football Manager 2024, and I know he is whenever he play a club somewhere, he always investigate where it is. And he would go on Google Earth and look at where the football stadium is and things like that. And I mean, that gives a knowledge about the world, even though he didn't have to. My daughter loved to play Sims, and she can be sitting making houses and stuff and life for these Sims, and it's actually flourishing her imagination. When she was younger, she would sit and pretty much write down the storyline from her game. And I find it amazing because it brings something to life which maybe is a little bit dormant. And I'm actually cheating the system here. So my suspicion is actually true. I'm jumping between two systems where the guild envoy is giving something. Okay, you have to be quite high with them to get those storage augmentation and cargo bulkheads. But when you do that, you can actually just jump between them, and every time you come into the space station, it's reset, so you can get another one. So, is this supposed to work this way, or am I exploiting the game? That's not something I actually like doing. However, I'll say something about that. Because it's not straightforward. There is a couple of things. You have to be up with the guilds. It takes time to get to that point. But as I do shitloads of missions, it always comes up, and that's no matter which type of game I play. In No Man's Sky, I mean, yeah, you can just come and jump between them and pick up. Okay. So if anyone want to know how to get loads of storage augmentations for things, then just see what I just did. So before people start screaming cheating and all that, theoretically the only person I'm cheating is myself. So can you actually cheat yourself? I'm not sure, because cheating implement that you get an advantage over someone else by doing something you shouldn't do. And then we come down to another discussion, because people using mods to get something, people using cheat codes. I don't know if there is any in No Man's Sky. I don't feel I have the need to actually use them. But I have heard or read so often that people are very judgmental when people use cheat codes. And I would say that I couldn't care less, because I personally think it's what makes you happy playing your game. And if you're playing a single player game, then it's what you do. You choose what you do, not anyone else. And if you want to use cheat codes to get unlimited money or whatever it is in your game, it's your choice, not for anyone else to judge that. They shouldn't really care. It's all about your gaming experience, the time you spend in front of your screen, and how you use that. I will say multiplayer games online and stuff like that, don't cheat, because that's not worth it. End up losing your account and everything you have gathered, and it's not worth it. It's many hours you spend on games, and then you make one mistake, and then you lose everything. That's not worth it. Always, Tiger. I would rather have my kids were sitting playing computer than yeah. But isn't that a single player game? Shouldn't really matter then. Okay, now I've got 2 missions with storage augmentation. That was quite funny. Ah, okay. Can you encounter other players when you're playing? I haven't tried it yet, and it is on my to-do list, but okay, okay. Yeah, then it's something you should probably not. Yeah, no, I thought it was fully a single player game. Okay. Let's see, I'm just a noob, I have no clue. Ah, okay. Yeah, then people shouldn't really. I know in World of Warcraft, if people exploit things, then it's directly banned. So when did I lose that? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, but, I mean, if it is multiplayer, then I would say don't cheat. That is wrong. But when you play single player games, I can't condemn anyone doing that. I know I would find it boring if it was too easy, but again, I will leave that to each person's own gaming experience, and that's I just realized it's actually good night. Yeah. No, actually. I will do those missions tomorrow. Yeah, we are past 1 o'clock, and that is my normally go to bed time. Well, actually, it's going out with the dogs, but so I'll do those missions tomorrow after I have done the Nexus mission. So there's no rush. That's the good thing, and that's where it's lovely. So no, there's no one streaming that I know. So I will leave it to yourself to find someone else if you want to. So I will say good night from me, and I'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So and that's UK time. So if you want to come by and see some more straightforward things, I haven't actually done it. Wow, I killed a couple of ships, so I actually killed quite a number of ships today. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, and we will do more of the same type. Yeah, it actually have. I don't feel I have played much, but I actually have. So and I talked a lot. I can feel it on my voice. But at least now I only have the dogs to talk to. My kids has gone to bed, so that's they have work tomorrow to deal with. So yeah, I will bid you all good night, and sleep well those who are going to bed, and good gaming to do those who are still playing, and see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Take care out there, and look after yourself. Good night.